I'm on a roll, I love performing, I realize this tonight. I get nervous and I'm reminded that he is always right by my side. So what the fuck am I freaking out about? Why am I so nervous? Just trust my instincts. I have a lot of instincts because the out stinks really fucking bad. It's terribly rancid and I just can't wait to go back into this cave. I know that I hibernate and it's inconvenient. I know that I hibernate and I piss people off like my friend real neat. 'Cause I can't stop thinking, 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 thinking. And all these thoughts come crashing down. And I can't figure it out, no matter how much I've scrutinized all of these piles. I've organized them so well, and I'm just gonna fuck it up. Eventually, I'm just gonna take it all apart and start over like I always do, and it's so annoying. And that's why I don't leave my house. I need to go to bed, man. I really do. Let's see what time it is. That's true, though. That's a very short and sweet explanation. Musical explanation as to why I don't leave my house. Okay, it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm gonna stop pretty soon, though. Because I'm tired. I work like 11 hours today, almost. It's good because I got overtime. I got overtime and I got paid tonight. Not that it fucking matters. It's just money, man. It's just fucking shit that the government can tax, you know? So, it's like the more money that you make, the more they tax you. It's like they penalize you for doing well. I have this friend of mine, she's pregnant, and like she can't even get food stamps. Because she's working, you know, she has a full-time job. Like, if she didn't have a full-time job, she could easily get them. So it's like, they want to penalize people. Look at this. What happened to this balloon? What happened to it? I don't even understand. Because the other one is intact. Did I pop it? Maybe I didn't know I popped it. Well, I'll just say I'm glad I wasn't here when I popped it, because I don't like that. I hate people that pop balloons. Like, so if I popped a balloon, I mean, I'd hate myself, you know? But it doesn't make sense, because it's still somewhat inflated. Look at it, it's so cute. Remember this balloon? Remember when it was a bigger balloon and now it's small? It's like this just tells you a lot about life right here, you know? It just tells you a lot about, you know, what happens. So deep, man. We're getting deep tonight. Yeah. So this is the original state of the balloon. Well, I shouldn't say that. Because originally it's just nothing. It ain't shit. And you gotta give it air So it's like God in a way, you know? Because God gives you life, but eventually you shrivel up and die, you know? Hopefully some crazy bitch won't cart you around in the car for months and months because she has abandonment issues, right? That's why I have all this shit in my car. You guys, I just finished this book. It's really interesting. It's really important to read a bunch of stuff, even if you might not agree with it, you know? I was like getting pissed off today because I wasn't finished with it. I was getting really, really pissed off. Because like I have to read stuff over and over and over again to absorb it, to like really understand it because I have ADD, but also like there are a lot of terms that I don't understand and I'll just have to reread it. And you have to train your brain to do that. You have to train your brain to have the motivation. My eye itches, okay, get over it. I have the motivation to read stuff that is like about psychology, and it's just like I'm trying to understand myself, you know. And it's like the more you understand yourself, the more you can understand the world. That's why I'm into psychology. And a lot of people have a problem with like the more like modern psychologists and psychiatrists and shit. But see, he seemed like he was pretty humble from my understanding. Like a lot of his stuff is very vague in a way. But that's because he's not gonna like just say like this is how it is. Like all these other psychologists and psychiatrists, like that's the way that they were about stuff. They're like, yeah, people are like, I fucking hate Sigmund Freud so much. I hate Sigmund Freud. He was such a piece of crap. Because he was so arrogant about how he thought of society. But there are lots of reasons to hate Sigmund Freud, but that's one of them. It's mainly his arrogance. Because, yeah, if you want to be good at your job, you have to be humble. You know? You can't just, like, think that you're the best, or you won't grow. You won't actually be the best if you constantly think that you're the best. You know? You gotta always be working towards something better. And it makes sense, though, because, you know, he didn't believe in God. So. It's like Carl Jung, he never denied God. He just said, well, you can't prove it, but you can't prove that he doesn't exist. So. That's why the best comedians, I think, like, they had a lot of authority when they spoke. But the reason why they did was because they were willing to ask questions. And they saw the world the way that they saw it because it was very out there and, like, very counterculture. Whereas, like, if you look at intellectuals who just think that they know everything. And who are the people that listen to those motherfuckers? Like, people that don't know shit at all. People that just do whatever they're told to do. Anyway, we could bitch about that forever, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to bed now. My tooth's been hurting me, you guys. I really hope I don't lose more of my teeth. That would really suck, huh? But then again, I would look more and more like a meth head, which is awesome. So I can fit in with the rest of my culture, right? But yeah, this dude that I work with, he is a meth head. You could definitely tell. If you do a lot of drugs, it shows. Unless it's pot, though. If it's pot, then people will think that you're still, you know, in high school. Which makes sense, because you probably haven't, like, done shit with your life, you know? But at least I'm an artist, so I have that excuse. I'm an artist, schizo, cluster A, could do whatever I want. Fuck your rules. And fuck conventional shit.